Hello and welcome back, friends and enemies. This is Dungeon Crawl Classics, Adventures in Lankhmar. And as always, I'm Zach Lane, aka Judge Zed, aka Zacharias the Pious of House Lane, first of his name, former Lord of Givashidashir, Harbinger of Sass, and Holy Prince of the Sea of Ash, and Lord of the Game. And today, that game is Dungeon Crawl Classics, Adventures in Lankhmar, with Bouchicha and Olsolva, two adventurers from the land of the Eight Cities, traveling through the unfamiliar lands of Lankhmar in search of a way to revive an old friend named Siglin. The journey has been long and arduous and has brought them to many dangerous locations, perhaps none more dangerous than the lair of the jewels of the Carnifax. It is the year of the rock, the month of the eagle, the day of the snail. You can expect light showers in Lankhmar, light winds, and reaching a speed of 8 miles per hour. The temperature is moderate and relatively normal. Welcome to Lankhmar. Today we join our adventurers deep within the bowels of the ruined chapel that you can see on your map currently. I'm going to ping it. There it is. So they've managed to get underneath the chapel into the sewers. I'll bring everyone over. Into the sewers here where they trepidatiously crossed over through a waterfall of waste, we'll say, killing a very giant pustuled spider along the way and causing an avalanche of human skulls. Eventually coming into this chamber and completing a some kind of ritual with these mouths carved into the 4 pillars, as well as some wafers that they placed into those mouths, which appeased the shades and ghosts within this chamber, finally allowing them to move forward into a secret hallway. This is where we will pick up our adventure here as we welcome back Bouchicha and Olsolva. How's it going? Can you all hear me? Doing excellent. And I believe that you two were discussing how to level your two followers. All right, so we'll jump over here then. Okay. And what were you two thinking about that? Because I know that Dennis, you wanted as a warrior, and that made a lot of sense. And we had talked about rolling Desi up as a thief, which would work really well. But then I noticed they had 17 intelligence, and they would be an excellent, like a very natural wizard, especially if you used my homebrew rule of leveling them up. And giving them a +1 to one of their stats, and they had 18 intelligence. That would be, that would be really incredible. But I do want to explain real fast how that's going to manifest itself in game. Since this is a very story-heavy game, what I've decided is very natural spellcasters get spells that they know by heart equal to their modifier. So you're gonna get 3 all day without a spell book. But you will only know 1 right off the bat. Your cantrip, so to speak. The spell that you accidentally cast that leads you to realize that you're a wizard, Harry. You're a wizard, Desi. So for this adventure, until if at some point during the adventure you're able to find another spell, Desi will only have their natural like cantrip that they can cast. But because this is the beginning of a new adventure and you're both going to be playing characters that are level 1, you each have one fleeting luck as well as whatever luck you have left over from the last adventure to burn to make sure that Desi gets some useful spells. Or a useful spell, I should say. Yeah, exactly, that's what I'm saying. Now, if there's a grimoire or a scroll or some other reliquary of spells within this adventure, and Desi finds it and takes the time to study it, that's a whole different can of worms, basically. But that'll take time. It definitely, no, without spoiling anything, it's not going to be during the course of this adventure that he gains any more than just this one skill. So it is going to be really hard. He's going to only get an extra D4 hit points. I think he only has a couple of hit points as it is. Personality is 3. So it's -3 for that. So that's actually terrible. Yeah, I was gonna say, like, maybe it is a good spell. Well, it is going to be a roll. It's going to be a random roll here. But if we're going to do... yeah, he'll be able to commit 2 more spells to memory once he's able to learn 2 other spells without using a spell book. But if he wants to, like, flesh out his entire, like, all his spell slots, he'll need to have a spell book that he starts to commit some of these spells to memory to. But we're going to do a level 1 wizard for Desi. And what are... I've got their stats right here. Oh, they actually had 4 hit points? I gotta stop. But the max right now is 4. The saves are... The will save is going to be tough. Wizards do get a bonus to the will save, but right now Desi's got -3. Oh, and he's got +1 attack and damage with a sling. So I don't know if we were taking that into account here. I'm typing some of this stuff in. Pack Hunter and Lucky Roll's gonna be plus. Yeah, the same one you are. Okay. Known languages. This says Common, Knoll, and Elf, but that's not gonna be what it is. It's gonna be low and high Lankhmar knees. I guess that's probably how you spell it. It's the character building book. Find it. Ho ho ho, where did it go? But yeah, I mean, who wants to roll for that spell? You have the core rulebook in front of you as well? Okay, so how many spells are there in the first slot there? D12. Two, 8, 11. All right, cool, cool, cool. Eight is Kleshik. So he speaks the language of Lankhmar, the language of Ilithmar, the language of Klesh, and the language of Evanmarin. Evanmarin C. Wait, wait. Please, sorry. I'm just typing one last thing. Yep, no worries. Eva Marin C. Okay, I'm done. We are all in this together exactly like that. Okay, wait, hold on. I'm gonna just update their current scores. So they are currently down to 9 luck. They are currently down to 3 hit points. And 2 damage to strength and stam. There are 4. Wait, no. There are. Go to the spell. There are 27. There are 27 spells, and I've actually rounded it out to an even 30. So if you have a 30-sided dice, or if you wanted to just roll a d30 in the chat, I would allow it. So that's Ecom's Mystical Mask, which is an interesting spell. It's an interesting spell. Before you decide that that's going to be the spell, I would suggest just giving it a look, because it's very strange. it's not always helpful in every situation. I'm sorry, Ekam's Mystical Mask. Oh yeah, if you wanted to change it, you could burn luck to make the number go up. So yeah, the first result here is you can see in the dark. The next result is you're protected against gaze attacks. Then baneful magic spells, you get a defense against at 18 to 19. Then you get an instill fear effect. Then it protects you against physical attacks at 24 to 27. It reflects melee and range attacks, so it's mostly a defensive spell. But you can cast it on others. Enlarge, on the other hand, literally makes somebody bigger and gives them attack bonuses and HP bonuses and just makes them all the more terrifying. Um, it's a better spell at higher levels. It's people get it and they think like, oh, it's gonna be super dope, but it's honestly, I would say it's the most disappointing spell as the first level. It enjoys. It's if it would be really good if like you were Ecom and you were going on this quest that had all of these specific things that you needed like a bonus to. But if you're just a level 1 wizard who like all your hope, I hope I get a 12, like yeah, no, it's not really a great it's not really a great spell. I would say enlarge and then casting that on one of your warriors would be a really great thing to do, especially Dennis, who's so small. But Bouchicha, who's already so big and tough, that could be another excellent boon, and you could cast it on both of them, but potentially. So that I would say is totally worth. You each have 2 fleeting luck. If you wanted to just kick one for that, that's worth it. Find familiar. Find familiar is really great. It's really great. Um, and were this another situation where you weren't about to go into what might be a big battle, yeah, you're like, yeah, if you guys weren't just like taking a shot of like booze in this hallway, I would say find familiar and take the week it takes to find that familiar and get a familiar just because they're so cool. I just think they're neat. But it's I have so many tables for it. It's great. And it takes a full week to cast and it's just like this might not, unless you want to dip out for a week. Like if you wanted to dip out for a week and just come back and see what's up. Like but I don't know. I don't know. It's all up to you. Does have the sling, but I mean, Eco's Mystical Mask. I would say you should burn to at least get enlarge. It's up to you all. It's up to. I mean, it's you two are the ones who are actually making the call here. I'm gonna leave it up to you. I feel like I've already given you too much advice. Yeah, I mean, I believe it is all your equipment. No, don't both of you do it. Then you get feather fall. Yeah, only one person burned. You were like, okay, I'll burn mine too. I'm like, no. Okay, okay. Um, so we gotta roll Desi's hit points then. Oh, and also the intelligence. We said we're going to put that point into intelligence. All right, we max out intelligence at 18, and I would sink any further points into Desi's abysmal fucking personality. Just the low. If it goes any lower than that, he does die. So that's something like it does like it doesn't kill him, but it does he's incapacitated. And I'm not quite sure how. I think it's probably has something to do. He's yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Is like he's probably in such a foul mood that he can't even function, and with three, he yeah, it's probably he probably communes with demon spirits. Like I have no idea like what has happened in this child's life. I've already decided he's got the voice of Solid Snake, but like he just like what really happened? Like he smokes. He smokes 100% like this kid. Uh yeah, he's 8 years old, but he doesn't look a day over 25 like yeah, Dennis no, no. Dennis is like, "Oh, I don't know much about this one." He won't say anything about his past or nothing. Um so that's let's roll who's gonna roll the D4 for Desi's hit points? D4 on the floor. A 1. It is a dice roll. And you can modify any dice roll through certain means in the game that I won't specify particularly. Okay. So that you're giving him an extra 3, so Desmond goes 4, 5, 6, 7, up to 7, max of 7. Okay. With yeah, oh, oof, sweet, your sweet little boy, like the meanest, doesn't care, devil may cry attitude. Uh, perfect. Boom, boom. We're gonna go over here now. You don't have any more fleeting luck. Did we? It's gone. Dennis. This is Dennis. We've rolled Dennis. Yeah, you all rolled Dennis last week. So I'm just gonna go through, make sure everything's all as it should be here. We're almost there. Perfect. But they're leveling up. They're going to be a warrior, which is already on there. Great. Let's go ahead and do um speaking of stuff here. Ooh, what stat is Desmond gonna raise? It's a pertinent question. No, which one of their stats? Strength, agility, stamina, personality, intelligence, or Dennis, I'm sorry. Yeah, if you go up to a 9, I think it stops having a negative. Alright, I plugged in their stuff for that. Let's do... They don't roll that anymore. They get a D12 on crit table 3, which is insane for this child, but whatever. Let's roll with it. My critical hit tables is already on there. He's been around. Chain whip an option. Not in this dungeon. Not in this dungeon. It's not. That would be really cool though. I'm trying to find. Upsetting. There's no dice for the attack bonus, but that's okay. We know it's a D3. For now. Okay. That's Desi. That's somebody rolled a D12 to level him up for his hit points. Incredible. 11, 13 all day. Since they were at max, they go up to full. We'll say that we'll do a healing. We'll do like a quick healing. Roll a D4 for the other character for Desi. Three, perfect. All right, and I'm gonna get Desi's fortitude, reflex, and will. 1 and 1 for reflex and will. And I would say they're leveled up. They're ready to go. Level 1. They both got 10 XP. Okay. All right. So let's go ahead and jump back to this hallway that you were all in here with Bouchicha in the lead, followed by Olsolva, Dennis. No, you can exit everything. I don't need to see nothing no more. I won't. But yeah, let's get back into the scene here. You're in this hallway. It's dank. It's dark. Do we have the dankness? There we go. Can you hear the drip? All right. So you're in this hallway. Let me try to let's think of a good way to kind of like make this a little cinematic. You're all like huddled around each other. It's very dark. Dennis is the torchbearer here. I wonder if there's a way that I can kind of delineate that here on the map. It's gotta be, right? There's gotta be a little torch. I guess there isn't. That's okay. We won't worry about it for now. So, Dennis is like, you're all like, all right, you're both feeling a little worse for wear. We're gonna huddle up here. We're gonna take a swig out of this flask. and try to like calm our nerves before we go into this next area, because you can hear like this faint like drum beat coming from echoing in the hallway ahead of you. And Dennis is like, "Oh, I feel great. I feel strong. I feel like I can lift 10-year-olds." And Desmond like coughs a little bit. He's like, "I don't know about this, but you two look like you're strong and you know what you're doing, so I trust you to get me through this." I'm only 10 years old, you know. Thanks. I'm doing my best. Alright. So... Okay. Oh. It is done, yeah. Alright, let's go ahead and... You are all gonna move down the hallway at this point? Okay, so... For who? Oh, for each of you. Okay, so yeah, you can each roll a hit die of hit points. And I'm going to confirm my healing rules here. No, Bouchicha, if you're a warrior, your hit dice is a D12, and Olsolva as a thief is a D6. What level are you right now? You're at level 3, so you're allowed 2 recuperations per day. Yes. If you wanted to, or you could like burn luck on this one, it's up to you though. Yeah, it'll just go up one. And then how many hit points are you away from full hit points right now? All right, so yeah, you're a little over halfway down there. And wait, what did you all drink? Ulhurst is a +1 restorative, so you also get a +1 on top of what you rolled. And that also means that the children that you gave alcohol to also get a +1. So Dennis is at full, and Desi, who was 1 away from being full, is at full now. Excellent. I don't condone giving alcohol to children, but the game mechanics do dictate that these children should be drinking to gain hit points. It's true. It is. It's this is all right. You know, there you go. It's a little different, but okay. I see what you mean. I guess I see what you mean here. Yes. Of like strong wine versus rubbing alcohol on an infant's gums. This is like a little bit different, I guess. All right. So, do you all start ascending these steps? Okay. And you gave yourself a +1 for both of the health checks you just did, Bouchicha? Yes. Ascending the steps, you are almost overwhelmed by the hot stink of rot rolling from the chamber before you. Sickly yellow roots hang from cracks in the walls and ceiling, and the floor is overrun with thick patches of black moss and scabby lichen. Across the chamber, crumbling stairs rise to a stone balcony above. Sputtering torches hang about the lower level, casting weird flickering shadows throughout the chamber. A slow, methodic drumming comes from somewhere in the darkness above. It's just like you hear just this boom, 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 boom. So what do you want to do? How do you want to go about this? Do you want to like scope it out? Okay. Oh. Mhm. Oh, it's open. It is open. And so you take a quick peek around and you do see, I'm just going to direct you to right here. You see this staircase going up, and then up here you're able to see a couple of shadowy figures that because they're in the shadows, you're only gonna be able to see their numbers. Kind of peeking in here. If you can see anything at all. I guess you don't get to see their numbers, which is okay. But yeah, yeah, there's two shadowy figures. Yes, they don't seem to have seen you as you breach around the corner, but roll a roll a luck check because you didn't say you were sneaking. Hey! Alright, so yeah, you see them. They do not see you. You hear this drum. Boom, 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 boom. Just continuing. And then you also notice these two other doors to your one to your left and one to your right. I should also mention that since you're peeking in here, you notice. No. So you've actually gone quite a ways. It doesn't necessarily show it, but there were quite a few feet of you walking upstairs. It kind of shows it a little better here, on this side map of like how far you actually went. So these conceivably go elsewhere.
I think so. Yeah, let's do it.
Your microphone's out, Andrew. Yeah, I just need, give me the dex checks for this move silently stealth thing. Nice. Yes, so you make it in. Go ahead and give me quick checks for the other three characters. It is not a very high DC. Yes. Mm-hmm. Okay. An 11 for Dennis, that makes it. And let's get Bouchicha and Desi. Mm-hmm. Alright, you also make it. Five actually makes it. Do they get any minuses to that? Okay. Yeah. Yeah, he mutters something under his breath, and he makes a little bit of noise, but fortunately the drum beat drowns him out. So you're standing here, you're looking down this hallway into this next area, and I will start to, I'll reveal a bit of it for you. The narrow hall is nearly blocked by thick hanging roots. Through the curtains of vegetation, you make out a small chamber where the roots shrivel, thin, and die, leaving bare stone. Okay. I'm sorry, wait, what were you saying about your javelin? Okay, you still got your javelin in your hand. Yes, a reflex save to avoid falling in the pit in the floor. You needed at least a 15. So you either... I don't know if you have enough luck to burn. I don't think you do. Is it worth it? It's up to you to decide. What do you mean? Yes, but I mean it's gonna take that reflex save. If you would use the javelin to like poke your way down the hallway, yeah, like if you would use the javelin to like, I don't know, see if there were any holes underneath all the vines on the floor or something, I would automatically say that you noticed this thing. But because now that it's a reflex save, right? Okay. It can be done. You can do it. Okay, yeah. All right, so have you burned that luck then? Okay. All right, that's rough. That's tough. But the overgrown hall opens up to reveal a small square chamber, some 3 paces wide on each side. In the center of the room is a toppled altar lying cracked on the floor. The flagstone beneath the altar has been pried up, revealing a small vault once hidden beneath the floor of the altar. Roots and moss spill into the chamber from the hall, dying off before reaching the far side. The exposed walls reveal an intricate mural depicting an army of skeletons herding the living like cattle into a dark cave. I'm gonna open up this area a little bit here. So yeah, you got all of these like vines and stuff entering into the chamber, dying off before they get to the far wall. There's the floor has been kind of pried up of this altar, and some stuff's been like pulled out of it. Yes, you could absolutely shimmy past the pit. No, the vines go further into the room. Okay. So you're like halfway into the room. Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Yeah, I'll say you're standing like halfway in this room. You kind of like poke about. You're looking for anything you can find, and you look at the toppled altar. It's shattered. There are these decorative skulls on it, and these sigils that you sort of recognize as potentially having to do with this Carnifax cult that you've been researching lately. Um, the nook beneath the altar, you find a fine silk cloth embroidered with sigils of the Carnifax and stained with ancient blood. You also notice that it's large enough to hold something much bigger, like maybe a bastard sword or something like that. But then you start looking at the dying roots and moss as it leads up to this mural on the wall. And you notice that the mural is done in these bright pigments. Everything is very brightly rendered here, except for the wall of the cave that all of these dead creatures are herding the living into. The wall of this cave is actually done in this very dull clay. It's not painted at all. It's just this like dull clay that has been like worked into the design of this tapestry on the wall. I'm just gonna put Bouchicha in here. We'll say Desmond and Dennis are staying. No, you don't notice any traps. Yeah, it's got blood on it. Sigils of the Carnifax. Is there anything... Oh, I'm sorry. Is there anything else you wanted to check out in this chamber? Everything about it is brightly colored and painted except for the wall of the cave that is shown in the illustration. An intricate mural depicting a brightly colored army of skeletons herding the living like cattle into a dark cave. The cave is rendered in a dull clay instead of painted pigments. define how you're inspecting this cave? Are you just looking at it? Do you approach? Okay, so you reach out and you touch it, and as you get close to it, you start getting a sense in the back of your mind, this feeling of dread, like your own impending doom. And you reach out and you touch the clay, and it feels cool and wet, and it actually, some of it smears away on your fingertips as you touch it. Right, yeah. I mean, I wouldn't, it's not like fresh, but it's like, malleable. Yeah, don't get the impression that like this was just smeared on here yesterday, but like you could, it's just clay. Like it's not even baked. You could smear it away. That's yeah. I don't mean to give you, yeah, it's not like don't yes, there are people here, but like it wasn't like wet like it's done yesterday, but it's like wet and cold, like they didn't bake this clay. It's just clay. Yeah, it's just like cave clay they like filled in an area of this mural with. So, all right, hold on. Bouchicha, do you start to like remove this clay and give it to Olsolva to like make a little clay figure with? Okay, so you notice that you pull out about, like, we'll say it's like a 4 by 4 inch chunk of clay from the wall. And there's still more clay in that hole. You've dug 4 inches deep now. Do you continue to pull out handfuls? You got one handful, you pass it over, you can pull out another handful. Okay, so you scoop, you 8 inches, it's still going. There's still more clay filled into this like hole in the wall. All right, so you both start grabbing handfuls as best as you can. At this point, I'm gonna say the two young children, they work their way in curiosity, like,
Hey, what are you doing back there?
what's going on? And you pull it all out, and finally, you pull out the last bit of clay, and the next person reaches their hand in, and you feel a ring, a small metal ring that you can like grab with your hand. All the clay is gone. Yep, you reach into this 17-inch deep, 4-inch diameter hole in the wall, and there is a ring on the other side. Alright, you grab the ring and you pull, and you hear a grinding sound. And the entire mural starts to shift and grind and groan, and slowly turn away to reveal a large nook set within the wall, seated atop a black silken shawl. is a large golden box, a reliquary depicting the hooded Carnifax upon her throne of skulls. Glit gold skeletons circle the base of the throne, announcing her triumphant coming. Some blow enormous horns, others hammer on drums, while knights atop skeletal chargers thrust aloft golden war banners. A golden three-headed raven rests atop the Carnifex's shoulder, its ruby eyes glinting in the faint light. So this is a box reliquary, roughly 3 feet on each side. So this is designed, oh yeah, Desmond is like, I've seen one of these before. This is used to protect holy artifacts. No. It was a pull ring. It was a pull ring. You're a thief. So you're able to realize that a keyhole is cleverly hidden behind one of the rearing chargers on the front of this reliquary box. You should be able to pick it. Yeah, it looks like it. Oh yeah, that'd be nice. Oh no. Alright, so you do not successfully pick the lock, and I'm gonna say you break one of your lock picks off in the lock, making it so you won't be able to pick this lock. However, I need you to make a will save. Maybe. Oh yeah, for a thief, let's see, I got it open right here. You do not at level 2, you get a will save bonus to level 3. That's an excellent question. Alright, Andrew. I'm sorry, but Olsolva is overcome by a brooding melancholy after failing to pick this lock. You're gonna get a +2 for attack and damage in battle, but you are going to fight without regard for your own safety. You also get a -2 to your armor class, and you refuse to parlay. Unless you can burn 7 points of luck. No, you don't have 7 points to burn? Okay. You have 7 total. Oh, that's well, alright then. What a way to go, I guess. Alright. Well, you don't get it unlocked, however, it could potentially be forced open. Ooh. Ooh. I'm gonna roll an intelligence check for Desmond. No. Well, plus 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No. Unless somebody wants to burn 3 luck, but... Alright. Well, Yep. Alright, give it a shot. Yes. $15 gets it. You crack the reliquary open, and inside, you notice that there are 3 drawers. Three drawers lined with black silk velvet. All right, so I'll let you all decide who's gonna open which drawer, what you do with its contents. This will be an interesting little aside here. The middle one, the second drawer. The second drawer you open up, lined with black velvet, contains 3 silver flasks, sealed with corks and stamped with the likeness of a 3-headed raven. Yes. It is... Does anybody here have a religious background at all? Well, it's some kind of consecrated liquid, we'll say. Consecrated by the cult of the Carnifax, specifically. So there's a top drawer and a bottom drawer. The third drawer contains a fell tome protected by an elaborate kumdach fashioned from sheets of hammered gold and silver tracery. 3 rubies representing the jewels of the Carnifax adorn the cover and are set in a circle around the image of a 3-headed raven. It is secured with an elaborate platinum clasp composed of 3 discrete locks. In order to open the locks, all 3 must be picked at precisely the same instant by 3 different thieves. So you've got a fell grimoire, which is pretty rad.
Yes, it is locked. It's got 3 small locks on it. It looks like you could potentially pry it open, at your own discretion there. But then there's one more drawer. Alright, so this is the top drawer. Alright, this drawer contains a simple ceramic vial sealed by a wax stopper, stamped with a sigil depicting a pair of crossed swords. It contains an extremely viscous black liquid.
Let me take a look. I've never seen anything like this before.
And then there is this silk shawl beneath the entire box. So you'll need to, like, lift up the box. Do you want to do that? Mm-hmm. To lift it up? No. However, when you lift this box, you release billowing tendrils of flagellant gas. I need everybody to make a fortitude save. $17 passes. 14, you need to burn 1 point of luck. Do you have enough to burn? How much do you have? Do you have any fleeting luck left? Nope. Nope. But, so one person passes, and let's roll for the boys now. Dennis has got a +1. That's a fail. And Desi's got a Z -1 from that stamina. And they also fail. So everyone passes out except for Olsolva. Olsolva, do you grab that, do you grab the shawl? You could grab it. What is your alignment? You are chaotic. Okay, so the shawl is going to give you a +2 to all saving throws and improves your AC by +1. and it's got skulls on it, and it has you like all kinds of stuff of the Carnifax. And so you've got all of this like cult of the Carnifax gear, all that good stuff. But what is more important than that is that all of your friends have passed out. The box got dropped right back where it was as everybody else passed out. You grabbed the shawl real quick. Okay, so everybody's asleep. Do you try to wake anybody up, Olsolva? Who? Okay, Bouchicha, make a check here. Fortitude save. +4. +4 on top of whatever else your bonus is here. Yes, so +8 all day. Ten did not do it. Unfortunately, you needed a 15, and you don't have the luck to burn, unfortunately. Well, more like Rumpelstiltskin, unfortunately. You age 6 years in the round that you are asleep. Dennis ages 2 years. And Desi ages 11 years. He's 19 now, yeah, that's actually pretty cool. Yeah, he's 21, he can drink now. Which is great, but also bad, so let's keep... I guess let's keep going. Bouchicha, Olsolva is still shaking you still get that +4, go ahead and roll again. Or wait, hold on. I take that back, Dennis wakes up. Dennis doesn't age at all. But does Desi wake up? Desi does not wake up. Alright, so Dennis comes over and is going to help you try to wake up as well. I don't know if this bonus stacks. It doesn't say that they don't stack, so I'll say, yeah, 2 people trying to help you wake up, you're going to get a +12 to this, which means you can still fail. Roll a d20 +12. Okay, so you finally wake up. Okay, and Desmond also wakes up. So an 18-year-old Desmond wakes up and is just like, what the hell happened? I'm big now. Why didn't my voice change? I thought I was gonna go through puberty. So, yeah, you got some dope stuff there. You got the Kiss of the Carnifax curse, Olsolva, which is going to give you a +2 to attack and damage, -1 to AC. But that -1 to AC is going to be offset here by this +1 to AC, by this shawl, and +2 to all saving throws, which we can apply. +2 to all saving throws, +1 to your AC. Yeah. Correct. Yeah? Do you... I mean, you could take this whole box with you and leave. It's 3 feet by 3 feet, and it's not made of solid gold. It's just got gold filigree on it. It's like painted with gold paint. Okay. Alright. So, the little one, the little one, only one's dead. I'm freaking you out. I'm the one who just got big. Yo, what's up? Alright, so to get around, you want to go around this hole and go back out the way you came? Is that what I'm hearing? It's pretty dark, but if you wanted to, like, you know, it's a few feet. It's definitely, like, 20 feet down. Alright, so I'm going to need some just basic agility checks for whoever is carrying the box. The 2 players who are... Or maybe, I think only one... Yeah, one character could probably carry it, but I need an agility check to get past the hole. Yep. Yep, you pass. You pass. Alright, and that gets you past the hole, and now I need everybody to roll again for the sneaking past. Is that with your modifiers? Agility? Okay. Alright, Olsolva is hidden. Let's roll here for the boys. Nah, y'all get seen. Y'all get seen. Who was going first? Alright, so everybody gets seen except for Olsolva. Who is the one carrying the box? Okay, so Olsolva, you're like over here by the door. They get seen. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and start the initiative here. One of the shadowy figures raises their hand and the drum beats stop. So roll initiative. I've already got initiative for my players here. Plus your level, yes. Alright, so you got a 19, Bouchicha, Olsolva. You got a 20, dirty 20. Somebody want to roll for Dennis and Desmond? Yes, it is. And since you're each you each get 2 fleeting luck because you're each going to be playing one. You're each playing 2 characters, if that makes sense. Did Olsolva roll a 20? You got a dirty 20, right? That 20 does go first, but yeah, you can always choose to go after. You know, you can choose what order you want to go in. The order for this combat is going to be Bouchicha with 23, followed by Olsolva with 20, Dennis with 20, Desmond with 20, number 1 with 16, number 2 with 1, and number 3 with 1 after that. I'm just gonna do a little bit of revealing here. Yes. It is about 5, 10, 15, 20, like, yeah, like 25 feet up, 5, 10. Yeah, 15, 20 feet up. Alright, combat music's going on. Let's do it. Alright. Who's going first? Bouchicha, you're going first. Or no, I'm sorry. Dennis and Desmond. Or who got the natural 20? Desi got the... Okay, so Desi got the natural 20. So... he's got a sling, but he's also got a spell? Yes, so let's do that. Roll it. Who's rolling for Desi? Okay, so roll it's going to be a d20 plus your level plus your modifier, so that's d20 plus 4 on the enlarged spell. Yes. Not their personality, but everything else is a spell burn. But you have to burn it before you cast. What do you mean? Oh, weird. Well, a 14 does work. And it increases the target's size by 25%. So you, Bouchicha is going to get a +1 to attack, damage, and armor class due to their greater size and strength. Which is nice. That is very nice. Bouchicha, it is now your turn. Okay. Oh wait, hold on. They get to attack you first because you're all trying to sneak. Like, how do you know that they've seen you unless they attack? They're The drums stop, but that doesn't necessarily... I did say that one of them raises their arms and the drums stop. Yeah, no, for sure. I will leave it to an intelligence check. Yeah, let's give it to Desi. He's the first one to act, so if Desi can score at least a 10. Oh, yeah. They have a +3. So yeah, they make it. Go ahead and roll a d4 for the spell's manifestation. All right, so yeah, one of these things sees somebody moving, raises their hands, the drum beat stops. Desi starts wiggling their fingers, is like bah, and just blasts Bouchicha. Bouchicha disappears. And then reappears 25% larger than she was before. And now it is Bouchicha's turn. And you see one of these shadowy figures start to like pick up a javelin and hold it above its head like it's going to throw it down at you. That's going to be a miss. Did you want to use a move or anything? Yes. Okay. Are you getting up on the stairs like that? Okay. Yeah. As cover, yeah. I got you. That's Bouchicha. It's Dennis's turn.
I'm gonna sling him.
All right, roll it. A d20 plus a d3, actually. I'll let you re-roll that if you want. $13, does that hit? No, it does not. Not unless somebody burns a point of luck. Yep. Alright, then it hits. Go ahead and roll damage. Were you using the flail or are you using the sling? It's a d4, yeah. No worries. It's a d4 plus 2. Six. Not bad. We'll say 6 points of damage against number 1. Oh, where'd me pen go? Oh, where did me pen go? Oh, yeah, that makes sense, yeah. Yep, totally fair. I'm just gonna move him a little bit over to the side so that we can see him. No worries. That was Dennis's turn. Desmond's already gone. Does Desmond want to move somewhere? Okay, yeah. Cool. And so that was Dennis's turn now. Olsolva. What do? You kind of don't have a choice, unfortunately. You have to fight without regard for your own well-being. However, you haven't been seen yet. So any attacks you make that hit are going to be backstabs, and they're going to be automatic crits. Okay. Let's see, each one of these is a 5-foot square. You've got 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yeah, you won't make that in a foot. Well, you could run and you would make it. You could double move and charge, but you wouldn't be able to sneak that. It wouldn't be a backstab anymore, I don't think. Do you have any ranged attacks? None? You have no ranged weapons? Yeah, you could crit with a dart, and I think that actually does extra damage. I could be wrong though. I think you have to attack. Yes. Uh, 40 feet. And it's going to be a D4 damage no matter what, but you're going to crit. And it will probably be at medium distance, it looks like. 1, 2, 3. Get over here. And 1, 2. If you darted number 2, you're in range. For medium range. Yeah. 2 is the one that's in your closest range there. And your best bet. It's gonna be a medium range. So you're at a -2 to hit. You're at a -2 to hit, however... Yes. Sorry, hold on. I wanted to make sure. The first... Yes, it's +2 to hit and damage. So it's going to be... It completely negates that. You have +2 to attack and damage. So this is going to be a regular backstab with your ranged weapon. So agility plus your backstab bonus plus d20. Yeah, what's your agility score? Or actually, I think it's a... I'm sorry, what? 15? Okay, yeah, so you're going to do agility, that's a +2. +1, yeah, that's right. 16, 17 is +2. So you're at +1, plus... What's your backstab? Damn, it is chaotic. Yeah, so you have +5. So +6. D6, D20 +6 is the roll here. There it is. A 3. So 9 all day. Does not hit. Unless you want to bear. You need to get a 14 to hit. Only one. Only one of them. Okay. So there you go. You've got it. You've got a hit. That's a crit. What's your critical table? Crit table 2, and what die do you roll on that? I got the table in front of me. D12. Go ahead and roll me a D12. Ooh! Masterful Strike. Inflict an extra 2d6 damage. So you're going to do a d4 plus 2d6 damage. Alright, give me a second here. You got him. Nice. Yeah, right on the money. 12. So that's one of them down. There's still 2 more up. And they see you now, Olsolva. So this one's going to try to throw a javelin at you. Let me take a look at the range here. Five, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yeah, you're within range, so that's going to be a regular just javelin attack here. Okay. What's your AC, Olsolva? Okay, it throws a javelin but misses. Yes. No, the one on the circle thing hasn't gone yet. This one's gonna dip back over here to the wall. This one is going to actually step up and throw a spear at you. Throw a javelin at you, I should say. There's the roll there. An 18. Does an 18 hit? Alright, that's going to be a d6 damage. 1 point of damage to you. 1 point of damage. There you go. That's 1 and 3. 2 is dead. 2 is in the trash. It's Desmond's turn now. What's Desmond gonna do? Desmond can continuously cast that spell until they fail it, by the way. I did not say that, but I will see if there's anything in the rules saying you can't get bigger. Those are rookie numbers, right? I'm looking it up right now. Yeah, it doesn't. I don't see anything saying stuff about that. So it doesn't. It doesn't say you can't. But what did they get all day? 16. 16 again. Yep. +1 to attack, damage, and armor class due to your increased size and strength. So there's Desmond. Bouchicha, what are you gonna do? Mm-hmm. Yes. This turn, not really, because that's going to be 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, just to get to the base of the stairs. You could just climb. I give you a climb check. Straight up where you are and climb up, and you could peek over and just lift yourself. You could have Desmond help you. Desmond will give you a +2. You need a 15. Strength. Okay, yeah, you can climb right up there. And we'll call that, yeah, we'll call that 15 feet of your movement. You could charge him potentially if you so chose. It is going to be a charge attack's going to give you a plus. I think it's a -1 to your AC, +1 or +2 to your attack. Or maybe I don't know. It's a -2 to your AC, +1 to your attack. I'm sorry. Just for this round. And it'll be a D20 plus your strength plus your it's a D5 this time. Because you're level 3, right? Alright, so D20 plus your strength modifier plus a D5. And then are you using your lucky weapon? No, okay. What weapon are you using? Just a javelin? Okay, are you throwing it? You're charging with the jet. Yeah. Okay, that's totally fine also. Alright. It unfortunately is not enough to hit. But you do move up. You do move. You get in there. You're in there now. Well, we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. It's Dennis's turn now.
Here I go. I'm gonna do something.
What is Dennis gonna do? Dennis could run around the side and maybe do a sling. Yeah, if you ran like right there. Sorry for wiggling everything around there.
I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try.
All right, roll it for Dennis. D20 plus agility. That hits. That hits. That's a D4 damage. Not bad. 2 points of damage. Oh, he does get a plus. No, I think that's Desmond. Okay. It's Desmond. Alright, bump. That was Dennis's turn. Olsolva, it is now your turn. Let's see that blatant disregard for your personal well-being and safety. Hold on, wait. 5, 10, 15, 20, 20. No, you could climb. You could climb up the stairs, straight shot, and get to it in melee. Yeah, give me one check of climb sheer surfaces. It's a quick parkour. Parkour Morty, I will say that is high enough for you to even, this is a sneak attack now, if you hit him. What are you attacking with? Yes, you can use your garrote. What the fuck? Jesus Christ. I just got demonetized immediately. No, it's fine. It's fine. Garrote. Yes. So it's if you hit, it's 3d4 damage. Plus, it's a backstab. So. Eight is a bad score. Alright, so number one comes up to you with a banded stave. Swing. Oh, what is your backstab bonus? 5? You need to burn 1 point of luck if you want to hit. Okay. So you got 14 hits, yes. Oh, I almost killed you. Alright, so you hit. That's going to do with the garrote 3d4 damage plus your crit, whatever it is. So roll a d12. Ooh, baby. You're level what? Alright. Alright, so they have to make a DC 12 check or just faint from the pain of this attack. And they get 9. So they're going to faint no matter what. But go ahead and roll 3d4. See what you get. 10? Yeah. They're going to be... They're knocked out currently. Well, hold on. There's still the other one. They don't get an attack of opportunity if they leave you from passing out. But number 1 does approach you. It gets its turn first, and it does get that swing for 18 against you. Which I believe hits, correct? No, Olsolva. Okay, so you take... it's just a stave attack. Oh, this was actually a +4. But it's just going to be a D8. And you get knocked back a little bit. You get knocked back down the stairs. All right, you take how much hit points do you have right now? You roll a reflex save for me. Oh, yes you do. Did that have an effect there? Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep. So make a reflex save, which you get a +2 bonus to. Nice. +3 all day. Nat 20. Everybody gets 2 fleeting luck points, and you land on your feet like a graceful kitty cat. Back down there at the bottom of the stairs, leaving Bouchicha up there with 1 and 3. It is 3's turn, and it's going to try to attack, doing the same thing with their spike stave to knock Bouchicha down to the lower level. 19? With your increased AC, does that... Tie goes... Yeah, tie goes to the defender. So you pass. It is now Desmond's turn again. Okay, double sling. Yeah, we can do it. All right, let's do an attack from. Do they each go next? Oh yeah, let's do it. Desmond they get a +1, but it's not enough. You need a 14 to hit. Oh no, you need Jesus Christ. You need 18 to hit from the lower level. I'm sorry. All right, so that was Desmond. Bouchicha, what are you gonna do? You're up there. Yes, it is knocked out. Alright, so yeah, you automatically kill that one then. Yep. Yeah, exactly. Dennis is gonna go now. Or wait, did you want to move while you're up there? Did you want to do anything? No, that's not a good idea. Not a good idea currently. However, since you did make it up there though, I'll give you this. I'll give you this. We're gonna go back to this previous page. And I'm gonna give you a little bit of an illustration to show you what you're up against here. This is what these homeboys look like. Right here. Did you see that? Yeah. Yeah, that's what these they're where they have bags over their heads. They're covered in like pustules and sores. They're looking real ugly. But anyway, yeah, you're up there. That was the end of your turn, I think. Or no, you still haven't gone yet. What did you want to do? Okay. So Dennis's turn. Dennis needs an 18 to hit the other one that's up there. Yeah, we could drop it down to a 16 if you moved him up on the stairs. I'll move him. I got it. We'll move him. We'll see he's up here. Alright, go ahead and roll an attack for Dennis. That does not hit. Alright. Olsolva, it's your turn. No. I mean, yeah, if you describe more in greater detail where you're sneaking up to and how. Right. Climb up over here and come up behind. Alright, yeah. I'll give you a roll a climb sheer surface check. I'll let you re-roll that because that's weird. Equals 0. Okay. Alright, well you got a 7. Which is not enough to climb that wall, unfortunately. You gotta get to 10. So if you wanted to burn 2 fleeting luck and then burn 1 real luck, you could get to 10. Okay. So you're still... Yeah, you're still at the bottom. Okay. Well, now it's number 1's turn. And it's gonna move in. I'm gonna say probably around this side and try to give a swing against Bouchicha that it's gonna get with a plus 4 all day. No, it misses terribly. I'm going to roll to see if the other one wakes up. And they do. Oh, they did die. You're right. I forgot about that. So, yeah, they're still died. They are still died. I will take them out of the running. It's Desmond's turn now. All right, give it a roll. You need at least a 12 if you don't want to lose the spell for the day. Okay, so you burned up to 12. And what is the result for that? I think I got it here. Enlarge, here we go, 12. 10%, you become visibly larger and potentially intimidating, but you do not confer any statistical bonuses. Yep. Nope. Yep. Bouchicha, it is now your turn. Okay, let's see it. Yeah, it's just gonna be straight. What are you gonna just grapple him? Is that what you're saying? I'm sorry. Oh, he's too close to charge. Yeah, he's too close for you to charge him right now. Okay. Well, no, hold on. It's going to be a d20 plus your strength plus a d5. So roll a d5 and add 13. d5 plus 13. It's your attack bonus. It's your mighty deed bonus. Oh, and you got a 1. So you got a 14, which was enough to hit, though. So you can roll damage now. D8 plus 2. 1 from your strength and 1 from your mighty deed bonus. That's right. So 5. Yeah. 5. Ooh, you're very close. They're still up. They're looking super bloody. They're going to be dead soon. It is now Dennis's turn. Dennis is a little bit closer. They need to get a 16 to hit from where they're at, though. Unless they moved up a little closer. Yeah, we'll have him here, and then he's going to try to sling attack. Alright, roll it. No, everyone loses all their fleeting luck if you haven't used it already. Desmond, his sling strap... Oh, well, hold on, we have to roll for a fumble here. Roll a D... What's the fumble die for a warrior at level 1? Oh, it's based on their armor. Does Desmond have any armor? Alright, it's going to be a D4 then. Somebody roll a D4 for me. One? Alright. Their incompetent blow makes them the laughing stock of the party, but otherwise causes no damage. It is now Olsolva's turn. Alright, roll it. Perfect. You hit it. You get up there. Alright, make an intelligence check real fast. What's your intelligence score? Okay, perfect. Yeah, no, you don't make it. So you only see this one person ahead of you, and you're gonna try to sneak up behind him and get him with the garrote again. Am I hearing you right, or is it something different? Yeah. All right, roll it. Don't forget your backstab bonus. $18. That hits. That does it. What? Roll a d12 for your crit. A 5 is going to equal an extra 3d3 damage. So that's going to be, with the garrote, 3d4 plus 3d3. $11 kills them. Alright, so they're all dead. They had some banded iron flails and some javelins. There were 19 javelins up here. And it's while you are up here picking up some of these javelins that you notice what is at the end of this long hallway. And you realize you have to make a quick choice as to whether you're going to fight another immediate battle or skedaddle on out of here, as there are another 7 more. All right, so what's your plan of escape here? I thought you used the grappling hook on the sewer thing. Sick of carrying you around. Alright, so they start moving in, if you haven't already noticed. Who's in the first? Bouchicha's going first. Okay, alright, give me a second here. Alright, 3 javelins get thrown your way as you're going down this tunnel, but none of them are able to hit Bouchicha, who's bringing up the rear. And you manage to make it back to the area you were in before. Green mist still flickering its way up in from the area to the east, but the stairs leading down to the west that are currently choked with human skulls, you can wade through there, yes. through the skulls and all the corpses of your companions. I'm gonna make sure real fast I'm not doing this wrong. All right, and so who's got the reliquary? Okay, you made sure you said you grabbed that, right? Okay, cool. So you're holding on to that. I'm gonna need you to make an agility check to get up the stairs with the skulls holding the reliquary. Yep. That's a 6. Well, you needed to get at least a 9. Do you have the luck to burn? Okay, then you need to choose... You need to roll a d3 then. No, unfortunately. Yep. Okay, so the first drawer, you slip a little bit, the first drawer opens up, and one of the things out of the first drawer tumbles down the stairs into this like pile of skulls. You could potentially have some characters roll to find the stuff that is lost. Okay, yeah. Yeah, anybody who's going up behind you can make a luck check to try to grab it, I think. Yep. Yep, you want to roll low. But yeah, let's get a... There we go, they got it. Dennis picks it up. It's one of this dark viscous fluids that you grabbed. Go ahead now and roll another check to actually make your way up here. Or did you want to pass it off to Bouchicha and be like, here, you hold this and get this up here? You need 2 more points. Okay. Okay, so you burn 2, you make it up. And now you are... Well, you're in a bit of a bind here because you've got to make... You've got to make it across this chasm. And we'll say everybody else is able to make it out over here pretty easily. And it was a DC 10 to get across before. It's going to be a DC 15 climbing check to get across with this reliquary. Oh yeah, if you want to like just, you know, take the stuff out and like disperse it all. It is covered in gold and stuff. I mean, I don't know. But it's up to you. It's up to you. Topmost box, you got these. The simple ceramic vial. Alright, and you're not taking the stuff out of the box first, or no? Okay. So the 3 silver flasks, someone grabs the 3 silver flasks, and someone grabs the fell tome. I assume Desi does. Alright, so let's get that, we need a DC 15 for you to get across with the box. Or do other people want to go first? DC 10 for that. Nobody's got any fleeting? Oh, that's right. Well, you're gonna have to drop the box unless you want to die. I will give... yeah, Bouchicha, I'll give you a DC 15 reflex save. I'll give anybody a reflex save if they want to try to grab it. No, the box falls into the abyss. Unless Dennis can get it.
Oh, I can try to get it. Let's see if I got it.
No. Everybody's just like, ah, it fell. Right. But we'll say Olsolva sacrificing the box, you're able to get across. Can I get a check for everybody else to get across? DC 10 strength check. That's bad. You don't have any strength to burn, do you? Or luck to burn or anything. Alright, make a reflex save. Make a reflex save, or you're going to die. And you don't... Do you have any, luck to burn here? You could burn down to 1. It's gonna be it's something terrible is going to happen, but you could do it. Okay, you burn down to 1. You're able to catch yourself, and you pull yourself up by your fingertips. Olsolva helps you to climb back up into this dry cistern. But as you start to do so, the platform begins to crack that Desmond and Dennis are standing on. So they need to they gotta make a DC 10 check to get across, or they're gonna die. Yes. Yeah, so yeah, if one of you wanna throw the rope... Alright, give me a strength check to throw the rope. You just barely toss the rope over to them, and they both grab a hold of it. Yeah, I'm gonna do a quick... Roll a D20 for each of them real fast. Yes, 6 and a 7. So they both are they're dangling onto the rope as the edge of this platform crumbles. and you're able to like hoist them up just barely out of the sewer and the mud and everything and into this dry cistern where they are more or less safe, and you can escape back into the sewers of Lankhmar here in the early morning hours of the Day of the Snail. So we'll say you're able to escape back into the streets of Lankhmar and find a hole to crawl into to kind of like rest up for a little while. But let's go ahead. Let's do experience points. So I'm gonna say that that was worth 1. That's worth 2. So that's 3. Each one of these guys is gonna be worth 2. So that's 2, 4, 6, plus 9. So 9 experience points all day is not terrible. I'll give you 10. I'll call it 10 because you escaped. So everybody gains 10 experience points, which is rad. How close are you to leveling, Bouchicha? I think you need 10 more to level up. I could be wrong. You could be leveled up right now. Why can't I see? There it is. It is 190. Yes, you're 10 points away. 10 points away from the next level. Good game. Good game so far. But yeah, we'll say that you climb up out of the sewers and onto the early morning streets of Lankhmar. And where's that early morning Lankhmar music? And there's some, it's some scattered rain, but it's not too terrible. And you make it out onto the city streets, and the air, you smell the river halal and the ocean and the salt marsh and the burning fat and stale sausage and too many bodies packed in too tight a space of the city of Lankhmar and the excrement, and you're like, it smells like home. We're back. We made it back, most of us. And we'll sell these goods and we'll share in the riches that we've made. Although we didn't get the most of it. So we'll wind this one down. What was everybody's favorite part of the session? Oh yeah, that was great. It really is the highest damage of any weapon. Yes. That was very, very good. And so real fast, let me see if I have a notes section in here. Oh, no, I guess throw it in the chat, and it'll be there next time we log in. Let's talk about what we're going to do as time passes, because we're going to take some time to heal, and we're going to take some time to do some spell studying. So Desi needs spells from the tome they found, potentially. And then you need to find buyers for the stuff. Healing. You need luck as well. And just going to Old Ning is not a terrible idea in general. I think that's been on your laundry list of things to do in Lankhmar since Siglin died, I think. Yes, who could use some spells and some magical knowledges. So I'm gonna put that in the chat. Desi needs spells from the tome. Yeah, maybe. Fine. Or the Carnifax, I think. Let me see real fast. I want to confirm this, because I know that the Carnifax got a patron write-up, finally. After a really, really long time of people being like, yo, we want this. And I think that I have it. I do have Carnifex, yes. Which is very cool. So if somebody wanted to become the patron, have the Carnifex as their patron, you all have enough gear to pull that off. So I could, just throw that out there. And I have the book for it as well. So yeah, and there's plenty of stuff to do. Plenty of ways that we can kind of like expand on what we've done so far. Very exciting. So I was very worried as to what was going to go down. And then there's also there's plenty of adventures that you all have kind of done this with where you haven't gone 100% through the module. So there's places you could revisit that you've already been once. There were 7 more that you saw. Yeah, once level them up a couple more times, maybe take a trip with them and do a little grinding and find some buyers for this stuff. I think, yeah, you're all set up to do some really amazing things here. Well, that was a lot of fun. That was a good straight shot session. Yeah, I'm thinking that's how we're gonna start the next session. Will be you all, having been healed up, going and tying one on at the Moldy Corvus. Nice. Perfect. And I think we'll probably keep playing on Saturdays as long as the Seattle garages are not in the playoff games on Saturdays. And I know I probably haven't talked about this with you two at all, but this is probably a great time to plug this anyway. Blaseball is like a virtual baseball league that an entire season happens every week. And all of the players are randomly generated ridiculous people and characters. There's a pitching machine that pitches for the Seattle garages. But yeah, there's the Seattle garages, the Miami Dale, the Boston Flowers, the Charleston Shoe Thieves, the Kansas City Breath Mints. There's all these crazy teams, and the rules are absolutely insane. And so during the week, I usually commentate matches of that. And since I live in Seattle, I do the Seattle Radio Free Blaseball pirate radio station, because everybody who's on the garage's team is also in a band, as say the rules. So there's a bunch of music, and it's a lot of fun. So if they end up in the playoffs, I will probably really want to stream that just to get enough viewers and people talking and stuff in my chat. But that's pretty rare, and that's not going to be happening at least until the beginning of next year. So we're on for next week and beyond for the next few weeks. But yeah. On that note, I'm going to end the stream and thank everybody for watching and viewing this, and the video will be up on YouTube here in a bit. So, thank you so much for supporting me.